So at first I tried to go through legal channels, but the cops, think they were any help? Just gave me the runaround. Yeah, that's when I decided to take the law into my own hands.
Law.
The law.
Law. The law!
A frightening situation for a neighborhood on the northwest side after residents woke up to gunshots and a SWAT team arriving on the scene. News 4 Tucson's Lupita Murillo is live on the northwest side with details on what we know so far. Lupita.
Well, I can tell you that officials tell me it involves a double shooting that took place in this house right behind me. And now officials are looking for William Vick, who is still on the run.
Heard a lot of little gunshots, but not really loud. And I've seen a lot of the lights and sheriffs out there with guns, and it's really scary. I didn't know what was going on.
Ursula Salazar lives a few doors down from the house where PCSD says 2 people were shot.
The information I have is there was an adult male and an adult female, both struck by gunfire. They were able to leave the residence and transport themselves to the hospital.
Sources tell News 4 Tucson 2 women and a child were inside when the shooting happened. They were out before the SWAT team made entry.
They had information that the suspect is either the owner or the resident of the house, so they were just being extra cautious in case he was inside, and maybe he was armed. Anytime there's a shooting, we take extra precautions. So just want to be safe.
At the same time, deputies were keeping the surrounding areas safe as well.
I get a very loud pounding bang on my door, and it's the sheriff's department advising us to not leave our home, that there's a situation going on in the neighborhood.
Officials tell us the victims who were shot are in stable condition. Again, if you have any information about this, you are urged to call 911 or 88-CRIME.
Well, this is it, kid.
Wait, I got an idea. What's going on, officer?
We're looking for an escaped convict, ma'am.
We heard all about it on the radio. Right, honey?
Have you seen this man?
Bless, he better had unboiled.
Next time, look over your shoulder when you run. Hey, man, you kidding, man? I fall out there like a maniac. I don't see a scratch on you. Oh, you're kidding, man. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. You got that falling over a garbage can.
Avalo swung the battery pack and it left dust behind like it had dirt or dirt rocks in it. Then Avalo swung the battery pack a second time and it hit me on the left side of my forehead on the hairline. I then jumped out of the trash can. I then jumped out of the trash can. I then jumped out of the trash can and began to run to the day room with the rest of the crowd. And began to run to the day room with the rest of the crowd.
Look at that. Look at that. You got that falling over a garbage can. You calling me a liar? I'm calling you a lying chicken. Line up. Come on, go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Get your belts and leave from the swing. Be honest. Now you gonna run through, or do I have to come over there and drag you?
As I was trying to get out of the trash can, Avalo swung the battery pack and it left dust behind like it had dirt or rocks in it.
You lied, you said.
Then Avalo swung the battery pack a second time and it hit me on the left side of the forehead and on my hairline. I then jumped out of the trash can. I then jumped out of the trash can and began to run to the day room with the rest of the crowd.
Did we ever find them? You should have seen them when they hit the trees. They were tripping over wires and knocking each other down like tenpins. And then when they dropped us in the alley, and they were blasting us with fireworks, I picked up this garbage can, see, and I was running up the fire escape with brakes on. Hey, I thought you got busted until you get out of the alley. Next time, look over your shoulder when you run.
What's the matter with you?
I guess I just can't take it, sir.
What did you say?
It's my nerves, sir. I just can't stand the shelling anymore.
Your nerves. Well, hell, you're just a goddamn coward. Don't have a yellow bastard sitting here crying in front of these brave men who've been wounded in battle. Shut up! Don't admit this yellow bastard. Nothing wrong with him. I won't have sons of bitches who are afraid to fight, stinking up this place of honor. You're going back to the front, my friend. You may get shot, you may get killed, but you're going up to the fighting. Either that or I'm going to stand you up in front of a firing squad. I ought to shoot you myself, you goddamn bastard. Get him out of here. Send him up to the front. You hear me? You goddamn coward!
Understand this, money. When I did the video about Munchies, when they were down south, money, you know what I'm saying, and Fred Nellis, I edited that video myself, so I took a lot of shit out, money, because this dude, I'm not the one to expose anybody. Like, I've been knowing about this since this guy was down there with 10,000 subscribers. I've been knowing this guy was a fucking joke and that he ain't no hitter or none of that type of shit. You know, anybody could go to prison, money, and get involved with all you gotta do is be good at kissing ass, money. You know what I'm saying? So, don't get me wrong, there is some motherfuckers that earn their stripes, you know what I'm saying? But this ain't one of them. Now, this individual, money, when he was in the Y, when he got down to Fred Nellis, and this was something that I had taken out, and like I said, at any given point, man, I get Munchies back on deck, money, and he'll tell you himself, I don't got to be making up nothing, money. Like I said, it wasn't my place to start any kind of YouTube war or be going back and forth with any of these JCap autos or anything like that. I don't do that, money. I catch a motherfucker slipping, money.
I need you fresh. If I come back here and get you, you know what it is. Ain't gonna play that.
Yes, sir. You won't have to come back. Don't be no problem. Got you, Frank? Need anything?
Where's my money? I gave you the package. You're supposed to hand me my money. Here's a jar right here, 20%. Oh, you got the jar? That's right. Get the fuck out of here, Frank. Oh, what you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do, Frank? Huh? What you doing? You gonna shoot me in front of everybody? Huh? Come on.
I'll find out where you're at one way or another. I know people that know people that know people that can get that type of information. You know what I'm saying? So, my point being, money, is this individual right here, money, when he was in the Y, money, and this is shit that I don't know if it's been exposed or not, but the real motherfuckers know, and real dudes don't even, they're not really on, you know, YouTube to be giving their opinions. Just like I said, I didn't want to expose this cat, but this cat is running his mouth and thinking everything's a fucking game and a joke, and he just turned into a fucking straight clown. You know what I mean? And the shit that this dude said, it really bothered me, money. Like when he did this video, it bothered me. I didn't like the shit. That's why I'm back on the whole YouTube thing again, because I was just chilling out, minding my business and trying to get other things situated that's more important than me being on here giving you my history. And like I said, you know what, like I don't do none of this shit to showboat or nothing, money. But to the subject, money, is that this Vato right here, money, he was never no hitter, money. When he was in YA, he went to the drug program, my boy. He didn't go to like the main line with all the hitters, and he wasn't involved with all the riots, all shit. This guy got in one riot. There was 10 Vatos that were in this riot, money. Munchies will tell you, 10 dudes. After that first riot, 5 stopped banging, money. You know what I'm saying? And this Vato, Gunner, Skinner, whatever the fuck his name is, money, he's one of them dudes that stopped banging in YA, money, and basically was a lever and went to a drug program. So when he's telling all these stories about the craziest Southsider he ever met, the craziest Crip in YA, it's all bullshit. You can't be with the craziest people if you're over there in the drug program. The craziest people were on the linea over there pushing the line and putting in work, money. So, you know, this Vato tells you guys a bunch of stories. I know all you guys like that shit, and everyone wants to hear fake ass stories and all that type of shit. That's your motherfucking cup of fucking tea, cup of coffee, however you like it, baby, with or without sugar, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, this dude right here, I think he's just going a little bit too far with some of his little punk ass shows that he feels like he can say whatever the fuck he wants, money, and I don't like the shit.
So as I'm sitting there and I hear the active Norteños doing the shutdown, I'm like, oh, dude, right? I'm participating like a motherfucker. But I start to hear a whole bunch of Northern riders while we're doing our fucking shutdown, busters, disrespecting, screaming loud, trying to scream over us. And the homeboys kept it very professional. We're keeping it real, you know what I mean? Doing our shutdown and boom, we're done. Now, at no point in time have I ever disrespected this guy or called this guy a clown. I do know who Snoop is. I do know Snoop. Now, we know, those that have been fucking with me since day one, that I did have him on the phone, I did talk to him, and that he just said, oh yeah, gun, yeah, I remember, bro, yeah, at first I didn't know, but now I know.
Oh yeah, gun, yeah, I remember, bro, yeah, at first I didn't know, but now I know.
Right, but now he doesn't know again, he forgot again. Whenever it's beneficial for someone to forgive and forget, or forget to forgive, they do that. But that's cool, you know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care. Know me or don't know me. Sasuke, you go feel me, acknowledge me, right? I'm here and I ain't going nowhere, so you know, when it comes to the brown people, I'm a struggle and strive to truly believe what I believe in, right? And that's for the people, by the people. Now, I will say this about Snoop from Northern Riders. This Vato considers himself a legend of legendary status. There's been a lot of people that have hit the California Department of Correction yards and handled their business. Snoop is one of those people to handle his business on the yard. There's no denying the fact. The Vato got hands, the Vato put hands on several people. But best believe you don't win them all, bucko, right? And I'm sure that people have put hands on him as well. We have not heard too much about it, but Sasuke, it happened. It happened. Shoot the moon. Snoop, shoot the moon. It happens, right? Just shoot the moon, bro. You know what I mean? A meeting get it off your chest. Get the monkey off your pinchy back, right? It happens. Now, you're not fucking undefeated. You're not the best to ever do it. But I will say this with respect, Holmes. I do respect your name. I do respect your get down. Do I promote your name and your get down? Charlie, right? And that's just it. You can't be mad at me because I have a platform, Holmes, and I'm not on your fucking jock and I'm not on your nut. Mine are big too. I does my thing because I does my thing. You feel me? Reading between them lines. Now, trip out. So I was hearing this interview with him and Flacco. And for the most part, you know, whatever he was saying, his story, whatever he was coming with, righteously, you know what I mean? He's a man to be interviewed. He does views. People like to hear what Snoop has to say, or they hate to hear what he has to say, but they tune in anyways. I myself distanced myself and backed up from trying to interview him just based on the last conversation we had where he tried to throw money involved and everything. And Charlie Holmes, quite contrary to what people believe, I ain't balling like that. I ain't got money just to be here. It's like, here, you, get on. I ain't got money to be giving out like that. Menudo, right? But what I do have, Holmes, is a lot of charisma and a big platform, Holmes, to spread knowledge. Education, knowledge you won't get in college, right? And I'm sure we've heard Snoop's story over and over and over again. Now, for those of you that don't know who Snoop is, Maurice Vasquez, he is actually the founder and the leader, the Playboy president, he calls himself, of the Northern Riders or certified riders or whatever the case may be. Like I said, I've never once clowned on these vatos as far as, man, they're poop butts or chumps. You know, I just don't agree with their agenda. I tend to disagree with people who join other gangs after they've been out of them. Okay, that's just me. You know, hey, when you're done with the majors, you cannot go back to the minors. When you're done, period, you're done. Now, if you fucking are like you've never been a part of nothing and you decide to join up with them and that is what he does and he does what it is, órale pues, right? Handle your fucking business and get on down the yellow brick road. That's it. But as far as me and I'm concerned and my people that I fuck with, we're righteous. We're just gonna back up and do our thing. Okay, we're not gonna fucking kick back and affiliate with someone else after, you know, we've already backed up off of what we've been doing. You know, several things that we've done, Holmes, for the Norteño movement and for the Norte, Holmes, we can never take back. You know, I cannot hate the Norte just because one man tells me to because he has a bone to pick with the Norte. I cannot hate the fucking movement that I loved and the cause that I strive for so many years just because you, Snoop, don't like it. So I was kidding. Now, there are a lot of youngsters and a lot of people that believe in Snoop. They believe in what he pushes. But I don't believe in slandering Norteños. I don't believe in talking shit about the Norte just because I'm no longer part of or I don't rock that agenda, Holmes. I'm about the brown people. You, Snoop, are brown. I promote that. You fucking Norteños are brown. Southsiders, Bulldogs are brown. I promote that, right? But I don't promote agendas as far as disrespecting or stepping on another man's fucking headpiece to get ahead. It's like, do it on your own merits, Holmes. Do it with your charisma. Do it with your boca. Baby, we can do it. Take the time, do it right. I can do it, baby. I can do it all night. Ask her, right? Anyways, so I seen this interview and I was like, Charlie Holmes. It seemed like the whole interview was good. In the last few minutes, he wanted to disrespect Kai lightweight. Myself and the homeboy Rojo, Big Rojo, who I have nothing but the utmost respect for, who did it at a very elite and high level. You know, I myself had a little bit of status, so I was doing my thing too at the same time, in the meantime, in between time. And I'm sure Snoop was also doing his thing. I've heard of him. You know, I've heard a lot of the stories. I know who he is, personally. That's a fact, right? I know who he is, personally. That's a fact, right? I know who he is, personally. That's a fact, right? I've seen him in action. I've seen him handle his business, right? The vato has hands, right? I will deny that. But one thing I will say about Snoop is, Charlie Holmes, what makes him better than me or me better than him? I'm not gonna fucking rock his narrative. Now, let's get to another little guy. Spencer Natira, con permiso. We got another guy to address, and that's this guy, EBK family. Now, if you guys recall, you know, I've had several lives, man. I've been in communication with this guy for a while. Shout out and respect to the homeboy, man, from Watson. Good little dude, man. Righteous individual, you know what I mean? We chop it up. You know what I mean? I've seen his wedding pictures, his familia, his beautiful family, Holmes. He's a righteous dude, you know. Whatever his agenda is and however he got caught up and found himself being a Northern Rider, I respect his gangster, Holmes. I respect his game. That's him. Like I said, it's not for me. I don't choose to defect from one thing and join another, but at the same time, I don't knock the next man for doing what he does. I don't know how his life worked out. I don't know what bullet pudding he fell in and couldn't get his way out of, right? I don't fuck with yellow pudding pops. But what I will say is, however anyone does their thing and does their life doesn't mean I disrespect them for it. I've showed this guy nothing but the utmost love and respect, and he did get at me. He did get at me in a phone conversation. He was like, hey, bro, there's a lot of people saying that you're a Northern Rider. I said there's a lot of people that are fucking babosos. That's never been the case, Holmes. There's been a lot of trolls that have trolled me, doctored, crop photos, did all kinds of things, Holmes, to make me look bad, or what they feel is making me look bad. But at the same time, I pay no attention to the man behind the curtain because I also have a big ass speedball, right? So I don't have to worry about that. And in Menudo's not in direct fashion, I'm the gun, and those that know me and fuck with me know what it is. Hey, respect to the homeboys from Soho. You see how we was doing it in fucking Vegas, just chilling. Big grupo, right? Grupo feed man, right? That's how we were doing it. Now let me tell you. But he was like this and that, and I'm gonna put out a video. I said, no, let me go ahead and address it again for the 100th time. just so you don't have to do that. And I did, and that was that. And I'm today, gracias, I seen you did it. I ain't even gonna make a video. A couple weeks later, boom. Now he's making a video. Now I don't know if he's doing it for views or he's doing it to get some attention for his channel. Like I said, if that's the case, little brother, do your thing, man. Like I said, you guys can use my name all you want. Sasuke, I do. If it's gonna help you, it's gonna help you, homes. But don't ever, and I said fucking ever, feel that you can disrespect or slight or slander my name just based on you want to get some views, homes, because that's going to apply pressure, homes, that doesn't need to be applied, and I'm going to feel some type of way. Now, in this case, like I see, he's the little homie, man. I've had nothing but love and respect for him. I'm going to give him the pass, homes. He wasn't disrespecting. He was keeping it righteous and real. But all that, I don't know, man. It seems kind of fishy to me, homes. You know what I mean? I think dropping out and joining the gang seems kind of fishy to me too, homes, but I don't say that. I give you the respect that you deserve. So let's keep it that way, you know what I mean? And let's keep it all grupo. Feed me. If not, you know what I mean? Then there's a different route that we could go. Okay, we don't want to go that route. You know, just has crazy stories. He's out there working at Wiener Schnitzel, pushing a fucking Uber car around. Bang, bang. That's how it be sometimes. Anyways, respect Stevie K family. Do your thing. Look, I'm not, you know what I mean? At the same time, homes, if you want to push for your people, push for your people. Those are your people, not my people, homes. They're brown, so I guess they are my people, but they're not my people like that. You feel me? I don't do rabbit ears, homes. You know what I mean? I do rabbit gears, and that's what we call it. So as I'm sitting there and I hear the active Norteños doing the shutdown, I'm like, oh, dude, right? I'm participating like a motherfucker. But I start to hear a whole bunch of Northern riders while we're doing our fucking shutdown, busters, disrespecting, screaming loud, trying to scream over us. And the homeboys kept it very professional. We're keeping it real, you know what I mean? Doing our shutdown, and boom, we're done. Time to lay out that cama and fuck, I'm tired of doing burpees, that's it, right? And go to sleep.
What's gonna happen? It's gonna happen. Don't try to stop it. You understand me? Brothers are talking about you. They're saying that you're not showing them anything.
Man, forget this shit. Cuz I got heat for niggas like you.
Jody, that's enough.
Nigga, you need to move.
I told you don't fucking that nigga. Yo, Reek, y'all be telling me about clout chasing?
Yeah.
I just seen a link a nigga sent me of some Mexican dude, Norteño, claiming he was in Hawaii with me. This nigga got a whole 20-minute story. Now, I don't doubt he was in Hawaii with me.
Yeah.
But some of the shit he's saying is on point.
Damn.
But this nigga got a whole story on how I roll with him.
I really don't know what anybody's name is.
I roll with him with outside and seeing like 91, 92. For whatever reason, these motherfuckers started sending Norteños down to Southern Youth Authorities, which was damn near like a suicide mission, a death trap.
To send a down there,
right?
Yeah.
They started sending them down there, right?
Yeah, I remember that shit. I know who you're talking about too now.
Yeah, the first busload came in, it might have been like 30, 40 of them. Southside's probably about 1,200 deep.
Damn!
You know what I'm saying? So this is at a time where homies, bloods, you know, we ain't deep, but we was good at cleaning up our backyard. Meaning, nigga, if a nigga wasn't with it, ready to die about it, we was rolling him up. We wasn't playing the number game. So if 100 bloods came in, it was probably about 70 gonna make it. The other 30 we marking out, getting you up out of here, right?
When the boy was born, like all Spartans, he was inspected. If he'd been small or puny, or sickly, or misshapen, he would have been discarded.
Yeah, this is why when you hit a unit and it was only 12 bloods, nigga, that meant something because you could have 50 Crips, but half them niggas only tripping because it was 50 Crips.
Arcadian, what is your profession? Sculptor, sir. You? Blacksmith. Spartans! What is your profession? See, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.
Them niggas only tripping because it was 50 Crips, right? So when the shit hit the fan, they was gonna run anyway, right? This nigga told a whole story on how I rolled with him against the motherfucking Southsiders. Now take it, we already beefing with the Southsiders.
Hell yeah.
Take it, I'm one of the niggas that got some say-so in the institution who regulating the rules. Here go the controlling factor. Nigga, if the Damus is already short, do you really think I'm gonna sacrifice a body for your motherfucking beef?
Oh, shit.
fuck are you talking about? This nigga talking about we had 10 fights with the South Side. And I think he think I was gonna like stamp it. Cause he was like, no, Wack was a big swole nigga. Didn't nobody want no problems with him. He was pushing the line, just that. But man, this what I mean, Rick. When I be telling niggas walking up on me like I supposed to know him, nigga, I don't know you, nigga. I don't play that game.
Hell
you know
yeah.
I know y'all don't you know, but it fucked me up. Bro, we talking, that's 92. I went to the pen 92, 94. So that's 93. Well, how many years? That's down there for what the fuck? 23, 22, 29 years, bro. Hey. 29 years later, you got a grown-ass man really making up a story, bro. This shit is getting sicker. I gotta hurry up and start selling the diapers, put the suit on, because I don't want niggas to want to be like me no more. I'm finna get out the way. These men is sickening, bro.
Man, I just got the video. He really telling the story.
Bro, this
shit.
nigga, bro, you feel me? Like, I'm really watching this shit like, nigga, is you really sitting here telling this story? And then he fronting. Bro, the first 6 months, they didn't let the Norteños hit the school area. They'd have killed them niggas, bro. Y'all was not going to that school area, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. Them motherfucking Southsiders, right? And I gotta keep it gangster. Any of y'all that watched American Meat will understand what I'm saying. They've been up under their politics longer than we've been up under our politics. Which means that savagery, that you die for this shit, that this your life, been instilled in them longer than it's been instilled in us.
Yeah.
When I started this Gunners Collective, back at it, like a motherfucker smacking. We ain't even got time to sing right now. It feels good though, huh, when we do that? But we ain't really got that type of time right now. See, because this is breaking news. This is probably the break the back news more than I've ever said before. And I hate to say it, man, but I was right. I hate to put it out there. And I know there's gonna be a lot of naysayers and a lot of people are gonna have a lot to say. But when it all comes out, and it's about to really come out now, pensa en la tira. That's all I can say. Gil Tejada, the American Cholo. A lot of people support him. A lot of people support his movement. Respect his get down. Respect everything he says. Now that's real player shit, right? Everyone respects that. But really, who is this guy? Do you really know? Do I really know? Well, I really know now. I hate to say it, Gil, but it's over, man. It's done, bro. Your filth has been found out. Now, the past couple of days, people have been going in on me because I kicked it with Cowboy. You know, and everyone's saying, well, he's on this type of law and that type of law. It's like this and like that. And like I know everything, like I knew everything when I pull up, you know. But I'm here to tell you there's a big difference from what he went through to what Gil was going through or is about to go through. Oh, I see the storm coming. It's about to be a tornado, a hurricane, that's it. Whatever Cowboy has, if you look into the research his program, his paperwork, I'm sure you'll find out that it's one of those cases where they threw his ass up under a bus, right? Remember, Nipsey died in his arms. He didn't kick it with shady characters. Remember, he's on his block on the corner every day, representing for his peoples. And his homeboys don't trip on him. Now, don't say that bullshit is because blacks are watered down and they don't hold their people accountable, because they absolutely, and I'm here to tell you, hold their people accountable when it comes to things like that. That's facts, right? But in this case, you know, it's just a whole bunch of he said, she said, and what you do have is a big discrepancy in this case. Now, Gil, and there's a reason why I'm speaking on that. Breaking news. When Gil went to the CYA, he did a violation, and he told several people that he did this violation for shooting at cops and attempted murders and things of that nature, to which he only picked up 2 years. Now, I know, and you know, anyone who's been incarcerated, if you shoot at the popo, allegedly, you're gonna do a whole lot more time than 2 years. I don't care if you're charged as a minor or no, none of that, okay? You're gonna do time. In 1996, Gil Tejada, the American Cholo, went to CYA, not for shooting at police officers, not for doing anything in a vicious fashion. He absolutely, and I'm here to tell you, gente, because I have the paperwork. Yes, I have the paperwork. Facts. Go to the full community. They have the paperwork. Ask a lot of his homeboys that fuck with him about the paperwork. And I'm here to tell you right now, Spence on La Tira, Gil, I'm sorry I have to bust you out, brother, but it's the way it is, right? Gil Tejada went to CYA for lewd and lascivious acts with the 15-year-old woman, girl at that time, who's now a woman. Now, of course, his record has been expunged because once he turned 18, he got it expunged. So, of course, you can't go back and see it. It's not going to be on his record, but we do have the paperwork. It's been a long time in the comings and in the makings, and the paperwork has been sent. And those gente that know around YouTube, yes, no. Gil Tejada is a sex offender. Okay, I'm not here to slander your name and say allegedlys and what ifs. The paperwork is out there. That's it. Now, of course, he's going to defend himself. He's going to say people are speaking on him. They're going to say, Gunner, why are you speaking on him? You have no right to speak. I'm only keeping it real. So you can tap in with me or tap out. It's totally up to you. It's totally up to you for what you want to believe. But I'm going to place the paperwork right here so you can see it and read it for yourselves. If you go to the full community, they've already posted on it. This is not no game. I'm not here to slander this man and defecate on his character. I'm not here to hate on the Cali Mac or the movement that he had going, because I supported his movement. I supported him as a man. But what must be said must be said. What's real will always rise to the top. These are facts, man. These are facts. Okay, I know a lot of you people are like, well, Gunner, you're not the one to speak on nothing, but I ain't got no sex case. I ain't never had, never will be. Right? That ain't never been on my agenda. But this man definitely, the American Cholo, does and did. Now, a lot of people were fooled, and it's easy to fool and manipulate people on YouTube. A lot of people will say one thing and do another. The cool part about this situation is how hard and how gung-ho this Vato went in on SPM. I've always been righteous when I say fuck SPM. I've always been real in that stance. Why? Because SPM was a chomo. See, there's a difference between being a chomo and scratching some chick's tit when you rip a fucking chain off in a robbery, right? There's a big difference from pissing in public and someone driving by, hey, I see your tweenie. Of course, big, hey, right? There's a big difference. See, all those different cases that I mentioned, you can have to sign up for Megas on different things. And I'm not here to defend anyone or anything, because that's not my get down. I'm just here merely to break the news and tell you, Spence on La Tira, for all you sympathizers and people that truly believe in the American Cholo, man, he does have this on his record. This is on his jacket, man. Now, he's going to defend himself. And I know a lot of people are going to feel some type of way. I told you so, I told you so. And I'm not here to say I told you so. I think it's a bad day to be brown. I think it's a bad light that's being shed, but I'm going to share it. Because if no one else will, I will. Because I got the papeles. See, I got the PW, the paperwork. That's all that matters. You know, the full community, they also have the paperwork. And that's all that matters. We're bringing you Puran at 10-5 a key. You can't miss, right? Spencer Gill. I'm not trying to be funny, but you know what you did, eh? Before you go speaking on people who can and can't go back to their neighborhood, it's time to pack up. Gotta get up, Bessie, you might want to get going. They're gonna send some friends of mine, and it's gonna be ugly. Because for all that bullshit that you push, and for all that righteousness and disrespect to people in the back and forth with you and Whack 100, we're gonna get to that because I heard a rumor on that too. With all that, what really truly happens? Let's say, meantime, in between time, here's knowledge they can't get in college. Whole time, you've been hiding a secret. Couple secrets, huh? But that's your number one secret. Lewd and lascivious acts with a 15-year-old, to which someone is already right now locking it in to get an interview with her, because she's a grown adult now and has a lot to say. You thought people weren't going to discover the field. See, that's what happens in this world. People don't really speak on it, people don't say things, or they put something that shouldn't be out there without paperwork, and it's an ugly situation. But like I said, there's the PW. It's right there. I'm leaving it up here the whole time. Read it so you don't feel cheated. So you don't feel like I'm trying to disrespect or slight this man, because that's farthest from the truth what I'm trying to do. I'm just calling it a spade a spade. I'm keeping it as real as fuck. Now here's the rumor I heard. You guys ready to hear it? You holding? Breaking news. Come on, Gil. I know Whack 100 pulled up to your spot, bro. We all know. Whack 100 pulled up to your spot, banging all up on your door, disrespecting your peoples, man, and you didn't come out. Now that's a fact. I'm not here to air dirty laundry and speak on some bullshit. I'm here to keep it real. I said, take it for what you want. That's a fact, man. Oh, Paro! He was at your doorstep, and you didn't come out. But you want the people behind you, the gente behind you when you pull up 50 strong, to no jumper for a skinny white dude like Adam, when you could have easily caught him on the corner at Winchell's and got a donut with him, right? I backed your play on that one too, because I felt righteously, man, for the people, by the people. The raza needed a representative. You're not that representative, Holmes. You're not that one. The paperwork says otherwise. It's right there in black and white, not written up, not made up. I wouldn't sit here and slander your name, defecate on your character, or do nothing of the sort. I said, if it wasn't for really though. I said for really, really though. Breaking news, man. Gil Tejada got lewd and lascivious acts on a 15-year-old. Where do we go from here, Raza? It's hard to depend on people, huh? And to trust. I know American Cholo has a big following, and there's going to be a lot of people that righteously stand beside him. And I don't blame them. They're manipulated and they feel the way they feel. You know? But look into it, man. All I'm saying is look into it. You know, don't take my word for it, or the paperwork's word for it, or the full community's word for it, or anyone else that's going to make a video on its word for it. But be righteous and real and diligent in your due process. This man, from me to you, gente, he's no good. You know, all this shit he talked about SPM, how many different times he went on SPM and roasted them and had something to say. And come on, player. I say, come on, player. When meanwhile, the whole time, he's been dirtying the game. Cold. Boo-boo, Spencer Holmes. You know, you have to sit there every day and bask in the ambience of a predator. Bask in the ambience of someone maybe that made a mistake. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say he still continues to do that. He might have made a mistake. But at the same time, in the meantime, in between time, those are fucking mistakes you cannot make. Okay? I understand people put jackets on people. They have to sign up for magazines, things like that. Like I said, peeing in public with a big old chorra. I understand. But at the end of the day, there's no justification for anybody or anything. I'm not the one to defend the rights or the righteousness of anyone. I'm just here to keep it real and tell you what the paperwork says. I can read it word for word, but you can read as well. I'm sure and I hope. With that being said, gente, it's a bad look and a bad day for the brown man. But we will prevail because this one guy does not represent all of us. At least he doesn't represent us no more. For those of you that he continues to represent and you let him manipulate and twist you up, like I said, the paperwork's right there. I said, I've been told from an anonymous source, a real good source, I said, that even close friends of his have backed up. They said, oh, hell no. Exactly, because that's what it is. See, I be real as I can be real. That's real fake. Now, everyone go ahead and make your little videos about it and discuss it and be opinionated and give your perspective. But I dropped the breaking news right here. Damn, me and the full community, we're like going back and back because we're like, we get all the hot news. You already know what it is, the gun. With that being said, move smooth with a purpose. I hope you get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, we were all fooled. That's it. Shame on us? Nah, Gil. Shame on you, weirdo. Shame on you. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Heavy's gonna be the head that wears the crown. I struggled and I strived with a cell phone to get ahead. Look at what he did. The gun. Bang, bang.
All right, let's run it. So, you know, the last few days have been a roller coaster ride, right? Up and down, homeboy.
So he was convicted of it for lewd act on a child, rendered appellant ineligible for relief. So that means he was ineligible. We affirm the standards for determining whether rehabilitation has occurred or high. There is no circumstances under which the statutory scheme requires
when I started this Gunners Collective, back at it, like a motherfucker smacking. We ain't even got time to sing right now. It feels good though, huh, when we do that? But we ain't really got that type of time right now. See, because this is breaking news. This is probably the break the back news more than I've ever said before. And I hate to say it, man. But I was right. I'm not the one to come out later and say, I told you so, or none of that. And I hate to say it, man. But I was right. I'm not the one to come out later and say, I told you so, or none of that. And I hate to say it, man. But I was right. I'm not the one to come out later and say, I told you so, or none of that. And I hate to say it, man. But I was right. I hate to put it out there. And I know there's going to be a lot of naysayers and a lot of people are going to have a lot to say. But when it all comes out, and it's about to really come out now, Pensan la tira. That's all I can say. Gil Tejada, the American Cholo. A lot of people support him. A lot of people support his movement. Respect his get down. Respect everything he says. Now that's real player shit, right? Everyone respects that. But really, who is this guy? Do you really know? Do I really know? Well, I really know now. I hate to say it, Gil, but it's over, man. It's done, bro. Your filth has been found out. Now, the past couple of days, people have been going in on me because I kicked it with Cowboy. You know, and everyone's saying, well, he's on this type of law and that type of law. It's like this and like that. And like I know everything, like I knew everything when I pull up. You know, but I'm here to tell you there's a big difference from what he went through to what Gil was going through or is about to go through. Oh, I see the storm coming. It's about to be a tornado, a hurricane. That's it.
I can't even begin to comprehend what goes through your mind and do some of the things that you do. And, you know, I had my own reaction to what you did, and thank God that, you know, nothing else came of it. And now cooler heads will prevail, you know. I hope that one day you will find whatever it is you're looking for, homeboy, but you're not going to find it with me. I give you blessings, homie. Peace be with you, player.
Oh yeah, Carlito, what's happening? How you been? Oh, I know. You hot about the code. I apologize. But I had to get your attention somehow. You don't remember me? Manny Sanchez, bro, from the youth home. I ain't seen you in what, 10 fucking years? You look good, baby. It's my cousin Chucho from Jersey.
How you doing, Carlito?
Man, shut up, man. Mira, we got your coat right here. No damage, nothing. Almost good as new.
You ain't like me, motherfucker. You a punk. I've been with made people, connected people. Who you been with? Chain snatching, jive ass, Monaco motherfuckers. Why don't you get lost? Go ahead, snatch your purse. Come on, take a fucking walk.
Accusing you of having sex offender status for something that happened in the 90s or something. That's not accurate? You said in the video?
Me being a registered sex offender, that's public knowledge. Me being a registered sex offender, that's public knowledge. Me being a registered sex offender, that's public knowledge. 1990, I robbed that parking lot. In the process of me robbing that parking lot, I snatched a woman's chain.
Get over here!
Toasty!
I snatched a woman's chain. And I scratched her breast. So maybe 15 years later, coming home from prison, they said, now it's a new law, you gotta register. So
wow.
That's something I gotta live with.
Come Devo. Who? Devo!
Took mine in. I want to spend Red's money. I'm broke. Give it up, Red.
Come on, Devo, stall him out.
Well, you got my 40, homie. I don't have nothing. Yeah, you got something.
Why you tripping, Devo?
What are you doing? It's okay, get out of here.
Do not get him. You're only, you're very close to where I'm at. You are very close to where I'm at. Don't get at me like that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, talk that fucking shit. Talk that fucking shit, homeboy. Let me know where you're at. You're only about an hour away from me. You are only an hour away. You are only an hour away from me, fucking punk.
Okay.
Shit. Yeah.
And?
Do not act like you're in my world. You are not in my world.
No one's acting like they're in your world, does. So I keep saying that shit.
Fuck up.
Yeah, okay, whatever, bro.
Yeah,
like
shut up.
said.
I'm telling
Jerry,
you.
you're out.
Listen. I'm telling you right now. I'm trying to let you out of this shit.
Hey, look, man, if there's gonna be trouble, it's okay.
Menudo, what the fuck?
Jerry, you don't. Jerry, I'll go to your house tonight.
You still talking?
Tell me where you're at. I'll go to your fucking
chill,
house
chill,
tonight,
chill,
you
chill,
fucking
chill.
bitch.
I'm right here in Sedano. What the fuck? I'm right here. Talking about?
I'll go to your fucking house tonight, you fucking bitch.
Oh,
Come on.
Man, chill out, Duz. Let's go.
Nah, motherfucker talking that shit.
Come
Them
on.
motherfuckers got me fucked up.
Come on.
Motherfuckers got me fucked up. I'll go to your house tonight, Jerry. Where you at?
Hey, Ford, I gotta say it. You gotta say it like 3 times.
Listen, you're not far from me, homeboy. I'll go to your fucking house tonight and I'll wreck your whole fucking family.
Whoa. Yeah, you done fucked up now, bro.
I'll go to your fucking house tonight and I'll wreck your whole fucking family.
Whoa.
You fucking faggot. You ain't trying to
Yeah,
let me know.
that's all you gotta
You
shut
ain't
the
trying
fuck
to let me
up,
know.
I just said Sedano, didn't I?
You fucking bitch. I'll
Come
show you
Sedano.
that motherfucking house, you fucking faggot.
Whoa. You ain't gonna do shit, bro.
You're right
All
down
that
the
shit
street from
talking.
me. You're right down the street from me, you fucking punk.
Yeah, okay.
Scumbag.
No, that's Gunner. Gunner got the 11.
No, that's Gunner. Gunner got the 11.
No, that's Gunner. Gunner got the 11. I don't got him in 11. I don't got him in 11.
I got the 11. You know what I mean? Times 7.
I got the 11. You know what I mean? Times 7.
I got the standard issue, but I fuck hard, so it's all good.
Hey.
Hey, wait. It's nothing but men in here, so we can't be talking like that.
Hey, no, wait up. Hey, Denise popped in. We're good. Anyways, I did a double.
Vito? What the fuck? Sal, hey. Fuck you doing? Nothing. I was here. It's a joke. You're a fucking fag? Watch it, buddy. You fucking watch it, cupcake. Guys, come on. It's okay. You think so? Sal, please. It's a fucking joke. Right. Sure.
God expects you to do what the Lord wants you to do. Like those of you who realize that the Lord wants you to give generously into his church.
4 ring. Bang, bang. The gold ain't real, and in that fashion. The gold ain't real, and in that fashion. How about we go to a gold place and I fucking do a thing and see if the gold ain't real? But hey, who's the guy married to the mob? $10,000 if all my gold ain't real. $10,000.
$10,000. $10,000.
And I got 10 G's. Look. Hey, here's 3 of it right here.
Like those of you who realize that the Lord wants you to give generously into his church. Amen. Don't ask no questions. Don't ask how come, why come the pastor have to have him a nice house? Why come pastor got to have a nice car? Don't ask. I said don't ask. I said don't ask no questions.
The prosecution is not going to get that man today. No. Because I'm going to get him. My client, the Honorable Henry T. Fleming, should go right to fucking jail. The son of a bitch is guilty. That man is guilty. That man is a slime. He is a slime. If he's allowed to go free, then something really wrong is going on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So, okay, so this one day comes up, I don't know what the day is, but he hits me up early in the morning, bro, like 7 in the morning. He calls me. He's like, yo, Sin City, call me. I'm like, what's up, bro? He's like, call me right now. I call him. He's like, hey, bro, my fucking channel got shut down. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, my channel got fucking flagged, got shut down. I'm done, bro. He was like, I'm done. And me being like,
and you're talking about
like
you're talking about Gunners Collective, right?
Like, hey,
you're talking about his channel, Gunners Collective, right?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, as far as Gunners Collective, his first channel got shut down. You know what I mean? And I was just like, yo, bro, what are you gonna do now? He's like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, fuck. And mind you, I had it got bad. You know what I'm saying?
I know you did. Trust me, I know you did.
Yeah, I had it bad. You know what I'm saying? I was like, whatever Gunner wants to do, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, all right, I got an option. I'm like, what's up? He's like, I'm gonna start a new channel. I'm like, you gonna start a new channel? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what should we call it? He's like, we're gonna call it Gunner's Profiles. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. We're gonna call it Gunner's Profiles. We're gonna profile fucking this and that. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be about fucking prison. It's gonna be about profiling individuals like wrestling, fucking murderers, fucking. Anyways, you know what I mean?
Yeah, different.
He said that we were gonna profile individuals for what they did. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right. He's like, you know what? I was like, what's up? He's like, you're gonna be my partner in this. I was like, for real? He's like, yeah. He's like, I swear to God, my mouth. 50-50, whatever we make on this channel, half goes to you. And I was like, are you serious, bro? He's like, yeah. He's like, you did enough for me, you know, because I done been making his fucking backgrounds and all this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so he was like, Palabra, bro. You know, Gunner's profiles, me and you know what I'm saying? And I was like, Sadio. And he was like, yeah, bro, for real, I swear to God. So I was just like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So I jumped in that shit hard, bro. I swear to God, I was fucking looking up profiles. I was fucking doing all this shit. Feel me?
Yep.
You know what I mean? And he called me every day, every morning. And I'd give him content every fucking day, bro. I'd give him content.
And sorry to interrupt you.
Find it.
Hold on. So when you mean that you give him content, explain to everybody exactly how you give him content, because you explained it to me before, but I want people to know detail by detail how you help this fucking guy out, bro. So how did you give him content?
So every morning at 7 a.m. he hit me up and he'd be like, yo, bro, you know what I mean? Like, let's get content. So I'd look up like fucking on the news and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Usually, and I'm not gonna lie, like he's a very smart person.
Of course.
He is. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So he'd have content days before that. But if it didn't ride or if it didn't fucking get views, he would definitely call me and be like, hey bro, it's not getting views. And I could see it because I was a part of Gunner's profile. You know what I mean? So I could see how many views we got, how much money we were making and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Hey, and when you say you were a part of Gunner's profiles, did you have access to the channel? What kind of access?
Oh, I had all access, bro.
Okay.
I had all access. I could see how many minutes, how many everything, bro.
So you had access to YouTube Studio.
With that?
So you had access to YouTube Studio, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It had total access. I could see how many views we got, how many hours, everything, bro. How much we were making. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it wasn't like that for like 2 months. You know what I mean? Because, mind you, his channel, Gunner's Collective, was fucking blocked. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was demonetized.
This whole Gunner's profile thing was just a little side hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he started it because
money.
Hey, he started it because Gunner's Collective got demonetized for a short period, right?
Yes, sir. It got demonetized for a month. So we started Gunner's profile with me, by the way.
Hey, hold on real quick, just to give a little background to these to the subscribers. So I was part of all this, meaning like I was watching Gunner's profiles. I mean, not Gunner's Collective got demonetized, and I didn't know what was going on behind the scenes, guys. But Sin City was the one doing his thumbnails, his backgrounds. This guy right here is fucking talented, bro. He is fucking talented. He did some of my fucking thumbnails and everything, bro. And we'll get to all that later. But this was skilled. And now, right now, he's telling us that obviously he was giving him ideas and what to talk about, this, and that. But Gunner obviously was the one that was doing the spills. But yeah, go ahead, my boy, proceed.
Alright. So, at first, it was all good. I was like, alright, that shit sounds, you know what I mean? Like, who's not gonna do that shit? You feel me?
Of course.
So, my old lady was like, alright, do it. You know what I mean? So I did it. First month, I got paid, bro. $400. 21st of the month, and you know what day is payday.
Yes, sir.
21st
of each month. 21st of each month.
Yes, sir. All right. So 21st, I got paid $400.
That's an odd day too, huh? 21st of each month. Yeah, but go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, maybe it's schedule. You know what I'm saying? So I continued to do what I do. And then next month, he's like, hey, bro, Sin City, we made $4,000 this month on Gunner's profile. Because, mind you, Gunner's Collective was still
receipts,
non-active, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was still,
so it was only profiles.
And what he means by non-active, he means
profiles only.
Hold on, my boy. What he means by non-active, it means it's still demonetized. But go ahead.
Yeah. It was demonetized. Gunner's Collective was demonetized, so he wasn't making any content on Gunner's Collective.
And those of you that have been around this long, you guys remember that he wasn't dropping shit rarely on Gunner's Collective that day. The content stopped dropping on his channel around this time, and I was wondering, like, why isn't this fool dropping, You know why?
Because he wasn't getting paid for it. That's why.
That's exactly why he wasn't dropping no videos. So for those of you that remember, you guys will know the truth to his word. But go ahead, my boy. And right now, when you talk about what you got paid, I'm going to show the receipts right now. The receipts don't lie.
Yep.
Go ahead, my boy.
All right, so he was. Damn, he threw me off.
So he was the first month you got $400. That's what you had just said.
All right. So I got that 400. We were good. We were straight. Then after that, like I just kept feeding him info. Like mind you, this guy would call me every fucking day, bro. Like at least 6 times a day, 6 to 8 times a day. I swear to God, he would call me all the time, bro. He'd be like, "Yo, what's up?" You know what I mean? And I was cool with that. That's fine, bro. Cause like I saw it as being a partner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
I saw it as being like a business partner. That's fine. But there came the day that we were gonna get paid. And the night before, I swear to God, bro, we made $6,000. We made $6,000. We made $6,000. So I was supposed to get paid $3K.
So hold on. Before you say that, right? We'll get to that right now. You got paid $400. What else did you get paid before that?
Oh, I got paid for before that. He paid me $2,000 for.
So he gave you $2,000, right?
Yes, sir. On Cash App. And
Cash App, right there. There's 2,000. There's 2 times $2,000 right there. Right there.
He
400,
gave me $2,400.
He gave my boy over $2 grand, $400, everything. Go ahead. Now tell the people what happened when he started gaining traction on Gunner's profiles.
Not just for profiles. And the only reason why we did that is because he lost his fucking account on Gunner's Collective.
Yeah.
He couldn't get monetized. So he was like, so as far as that goes, we're gonna make a new channel so I can get paid. And trust me, he got paid, bro. You don't even know, bro. This motherfucker, I swear to God.
He's broke though.
Right now.
Look at this picture,
This
guys.
guy's making like at least $20,000 to $22,000 a month. Bro.
Look, he's broke though. Wearing gold chains.
Yeah,
I'm showing the picture with the stack. I'm showing the money with the stack that you send me. He's broke though.
Damn, bro.
Look at that stack. Look at that stack of feria. That's for 1 month.
This guy is making hella money off the gente, bro.
Of lies. Because he's for the raza by the raza. But go ahead,
bro.
boy.
That's all. I mean, he doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a job, bro. He doesn't do nothing. He doesn't do anything but go to fucking pick up his girl.
Oh, hey, we'll get to that. But go ahead. So what happened lead us up to the point where everything went south?
Well, everything went south was that I exposed him. You know what I mean?
No. When he cut you off, my boy, that's what I'm talking about. How did he cut you off?
Oh, he cut me off. Okay, so we fucking on Gunner's profiles, we had, you know what I mean? We're gonna split it 50-50. It's what he told me. And as soon as that day came up, the first day he broke me off. I was like, all right, sir. You know what I mean? The next time he fucking just fucking totally blocked me. He fucking this motherfucker. I swear to God, he blocked me on his phone. He fucking blocked me on his fucking YouTube. Like he totally blocked me, and I was like, what the fuck?
Okay, so look, how much money were you guys supposed to split? So the first, second month, he shot you. So one thing I will point out is this, guys. This is why you guys know this is true. Because Gunner did give this dude his due. The first month, the second month, the third month, how much were you guys supposed to split? And this is why homeboy right here fully expected Gunner to give him his fair half 50%. Like he agreed on, right? Tell us about the plans that you made, but how much before that were you supposed to split?
Alright, so when we started the channel, he told me straight up 50-50, bro. And he gave me that. Like the first month, he gave me 400. We made 800. Second month, we made 1,500. He gave me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
The third month is where I was like, you know, I'm about to get $2 grand.
4,000, he gives you 2,000, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't give it to me. He fucking blocked me. So he kept it to himself. You know what I'm saying? So he pretty much fucked me over for like fucking $4 grand, straight up. And he knows that shit.
Oh, I believe it, brother. So
So, how did he leave you hanging, my boy? Because I know you told me about this shit, bro. But I think it's important.
All right. So the next morning, right?
Yeah.
I'm waking up the next morning. I'm thinking like, yeah, we're about to get paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the night before, mind you, we're talking. He's talking to me like we're boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like, yo, we're about to get paid. You know what I'm saying? You can do this and that. And I'm like, yeah, bro. Thank you, bro. Gracias, bro. He's like, oh, I all good, bro. And the next fucking morning, this fucking bottom, bro, he fucking blocked me. He fucking eliminated me from Gunners Collective, Gunners Profiles, all that shit, bro. You know what I mean? And I had no access to all of that money.
Fucking scumbag.
You stupid fucking cunt. You, Williamson, I'm talking to you, shit. You just cost me $6,000. $6,000 and one cat. That's right. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it, asshole? You fucking shit. Where did you learn your trade, you stupid fucking cunt, you idiot? Whoever told you that you could work with men?